First ball, Khan up the other end to start things off. These two make a very good combination. A few moves made in the field. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Misses everything. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Went for the drive, complete miss. Amir finds the outside edge, but it goes through the slip fielders. That's unlucky.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Oh, boy, that is so close to leg. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. The Foxes are 7 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
End of the second over. The batting team are now on 7 for none. Five more balls for this bowler.
Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Bavuma, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. No. Terrible shot.
Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
End of the over. 6 off it. The Foxes 13 for 1.
Backed up that first over really well. These two look good early on.
Ferguson coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Finds the fielder with that shot. Return from out on the boundary, good fielding.
End of the third over. The batting team are now on 17-1. And we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Thick edge, no, that's racing away. Ferguson shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads. Smith with a fantastic bit of fielding. Great stuff.
Yadav coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
Thick edge and it flies past fourth slip.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Yep. Nicely played. Yadav taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. That looks gone.
Dhoni, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Amir over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. End of the over. The Foxes 30 for 3. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
End of the 6th over. The Foxes are now 30 for 3.
Going with pace now.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Chase, the new man in the middle, has a lovely technique and will look to get into his work quickly.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Poor shot, really lucky. Doesn't beat the infield.
End of the over. The Foxes are now on 32 for 4. And we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Brilliant diving stop.
End of the 8th over. The Foxes are now at 4-4.
Narayan, the spinner, coming into the attack. Perfectly timed. Massive outside edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Lovely bowling. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Good return there, back from the deep.
They'll get at least one here. That's a boundary save for sure. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Nicely played. Just runs one. Great shot. At least one on offer. That's right out of the middle of the bat. Ferguson showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
End of the 9th over. The batting team are now 5-4. And we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Ferguson with a standard catch out in the deep. Didn't really have to move at all.
Brevis, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot, textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary. Brilliant. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now on with 9 for 5.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Cuts that off well in the infield.
End of the 12th over. The Foxes are now on 50 for 5. We'll have another 5 balls from this bowl over.
Yep.
Misses everything. They'll get at least one here. Oh, that's a leading edge, but it'll land safely. Fortune there for the batter. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Shot, should be runs here.
End of the 13th over. The Foxes are now 54 for 5.
The runs have dried up. A good opportunity to find some rhythm this time around after struggling earlier. What a shot. He hit that one hard. No need to run.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Brevis has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Edged. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Into the gap. Lovely compact form on the cover drive, and the bat will get back for 2 runs. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
End of the over. The batting team now 9 for 6.
Head, the lefty is at the crease, just about ready to start.
And we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Nicely played. Runs 1. There could be a couple if they hustle. Massive outside edge.
End of the 15th over. The batting team are now on 64 for 6.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Chance to run 2. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Bowled. Just brilliant bowling. Just catches enough of the wicket.
Shepherd, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Shepherd taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. They'll get at least one here.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Cracking shot. Lent on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. There's a lot to think about now.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Some adjustments to the field.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Wow, that's missed the lot. Wide of extra cover, and away goes the ball to the boundary.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good delivery smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Edged. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Shot, should be runs here. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary.
End of the 17th over. The score is now 90 for 7. The bowler will continue for the next 5 balls.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Went for the drive, complete miss. Beats the bat. Jeez, how has that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Nice shot. Runs possible. Perfectly timed. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
End of the over. The score is now 96 for 7.
No. Terrible shot. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Finds the edge. Pollard with a huge appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
And we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler. And we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Great shot. At least one on offer. Shot. Should be runs here. Oh, superb timing. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
End of the 20th over. The Foxes are now 103.
Going with spin now. Pollard coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. That's a solid shot. There'll be runs here. Kuran did very nicely out there in the boundary. On target there with that throw despite the distance. Oh, great run out.
Bumrah, the right-hander coming in, lower down the order. Always nice to put some scoreboard pressure on the opposition. First ball for the batter, coming in.
There could be a couple if they hustle. And that's the end of the innings. The Foxes have set a target of 112 runs. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for the rest of the batting team's failures.
The captain bringing the field in here, trying to prevent the strike rotating. Here we go. First ball.
Power and precision in that shot. This could be trouble. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's thrown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Can't get that outside the ring field.
The fielder's come up to stop the quick singles.
There'll be runs here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
End of the first over. The batting team are now on 103. The bowler will continue for the next 5 balls.
The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with these field changes.
Gone. Superb catch.
Hales just about ready to go out in the middle.
You can just feel the sheer excitement around the ground right now. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Straight back past the bowler. Great shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Completely done by the Yorker. Great bowling.
End of the third over. The batting team are now 6.
He's the new man in the middle, but for now he's up at the bowler's end.
Bumrah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Cuts that off well in the infield. Misses. How did that not hit? Smith taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Went for the drive. Complete miss. Wow, that's missed the lot.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop.
Steps across and through the leg side. Can run two if they want.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
End of the third, another good over here in the power play. A good mix of running, timing and power sees them ahead of the required run rate early on.
Finds the fielder with that shot. This could be out. Misses everything. Just opened the face of the bat really well. That's through the infield. That'll be 4 more. Everyone's gone up. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Doesn't beat the infield.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Another poor over completed. The batters are starting to have a field day out there. The momentum, it's all in one direction.
4 overs gone and it's a very good start to this run chase. Excellent power play so far. How will the bowler respond?
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Let's quick onto that in the infield. Straight to the fielder. That looks gone.
Poor run coming in, but we'll be starting from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Yes. Couldn't get it through the field. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
That's the power play completed, and it's been a splendid mix of boundaries and running. It's the start they would have wanted.
The bowler will continue for the next 5 balls.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Yep.
Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
Holly, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Nicely played. Runs one.
Yep.
Hit that hard and fast. End of another disappointing over. Khan has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
So the fielders will push out now. They'll look to limit the boundaries and try to keep it to singles and twos.
Yadav back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Just drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. This could be trouble.
Yep.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Yep.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots. Might look to go big again here.
That's a solid shot.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Yep.
That was just a poor over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
The bowler will continue for the next 5 balls.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. There could be a couple if they hustle. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. The Foxes with a massive shout. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Yep.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Yadav has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
And crunched down the wicket. Oh, no, it hits the stumps. That would have been 4 otherwise. Gone. Oh, well, that's a bit unlucky.
Phillips, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in. First ball for the batter, coming in.
End again. See you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Santner, the new man at the crease. Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Gone! Yet another wicket. That's a hat-trick and the crowd are going wild.
Narine, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Would be impossible to focus out there. The noise is deafening. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
End of the 10th over. The batting team are now 60 for 7. And we'll have another 5 balls from this bowler.
It's been a great bowling display so far. It'd be very well deserved to pick up a 5th wicket today. Gone, knocked him over. Just too much pace there.
The new batter in the middle, a left-handed tail-ender.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses. That's a big chance going begging.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Gone. Great catch.
Ferguson, the right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Shot. Should be runs here.
End of the over. The batting team are now 54 for 9.
Chase comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Absolutely middled that.
Yes.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Nice shot. Runs possible.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
End of the 11th over. The batting team are now on 48 for none. 5 more balls for this bowler.
Yep.
This could be out. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
End of the 13th over.
Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off. There'll be runs here. The bowler looks really confident. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.